Today I am going to discuss how to create virtual environment using in Anaconda prompt. Okay, so for that, first of all, you have to install Anaconda. Okay, so I will give the link in description below to download the Anaconda prompt, and you can Anaconda, and you can install. It's very easy. Okay, then why we need virtual environment? Okay, so I will show you by example. Okay, see, I will start my Anaconda. I have already installed. So this is Anaconda prompt. Okay, this is Anaconda navigator. So I'm not going to use Anaconda navigator this time. I'm going to use Anaconda prompt. Okay, then I will get this one. See here, this is my, this shows my environment. Okay, so this is my base environment. Okay, so if I will not install I will not create separate virtual environment, so all my libraries whichever I am going to use for my particular project, all will be installed in this base environment. You can see here, I will show you how it look like. Conda. Okay, then list. See, it will show all the libraries installed. Okay, in my base environment. It is taking a bit time. See here. Okay, a lot of libraries are there. Okay, in my base environment. Okay, and it is not necessary that all these libraries I am going to use for my particular project. Okay, so for a particular project I need some specific libraries. So what I will do, I will create a new environment, new virtual environment. In that virtual environment I will install, okay, all the required libraries with their particular versions. Okay, in that virtual environment. Okay, and if there is any another another project, so maybe that one needed some other libraries. Okay, different libraries. So in that I will install only that libraries which is required for that particular project. So here I will show you. Okay, one thing more, why we need virtual environment. So it is what about the specific libraries, as I told you that in that virtual environment we install only required libraries or dependencies, and to avoid version conflict, maybe, okay, in one project I am using Python 3, in another project I am using 3.6, and in another project I am using 3.7, 8 or 9. Okay, so if in my base, okay, I will install that. Okay, so that will be, every package will be installed in site package directory. It will be available. Okay, and when my project will try to run, it will search in that directory and it will find Python, but there may be many versions of Pythons, so it will be confused. Okay, which version we have to, that project has to use. So to avoid that version conflict, we just try to create a virtual environment for each project. Okay, for each project separate virtual environment. Okay, and one more thing, when you want to share your project to someone, how he will know that what dependencies, okay, what libraries he has to install with what versions. So if we will we will do our project in inside the virtual environment, so from there we can copy all the environment, all the libraries, and we can give to that person. Okay, you need this libraries with this version. Okay, so he will easily install. Okay, and can run your project. It is very helpful. So now see the structure here. This is my base environment, and what is this? This is my location of project. So I would like to change my location. Okay, so you can also do on desktop or anywhere. So it's your choice. My choice is something like that. Okay, I will copy that location. See here, this is I have created, okay, this folder. I will run everything here. All my project file will be here, virtual environment. Okay, this is the name of folder. Okay, see here, I am in base environment, but my folder has been changed. My location is changed now. Okay, so now I will create a new environment using conda command. Conda create, okay, -n, the name test environment 1. Okay, I am giving this name. Test environment name is my virtual environment name. Okay, so I will give here Python 3.6. Okay, so 3.6 Python will be installed. So I will run it. It will create test environment 1 virtual environment for me. Okay, see here, these are default prerequisite, okay, packages which will install along with, okay, while creating the environment. Okay, new virtual environment. I will say yes. See, it will finally it will install. I mean create. So let us see. So it's creating new virtual environment named test env1. In my system it's taking time. Maybe in your system it will do more faster. It depends on your speed and the performance of your computer, and maybe on network. Okay, so network is not good. It depends. See, now my virtual environment is created. To activate, you have to use this command. Okay, so I will type this command, conda activate. Okay, that's my environment name 1. Okay, see here what it is showing, base environment. Now I am activating my test env environment. Okay, see here, now you can check here. Now I am, okay, working on my new virtual environment name test env1. Okay, now see here, in this test env, what are the, see here, dependencies installed here. Okay, so conda, you can check like I have checked earlier. List. It will show you all dependencies installed. with their versions. Sorry, this one actually I have shown you. This is not for dependency. This is what environments list. So how many virtual environment I have? So it is showing here. Okay. So in that this one you have to to show the dependencies or libraries installed in this environment. You have to command is another one. Sorry, my bad. Conda uh, list. Okay. Using this command, you can see here all these libraries are installed. Okay, this one we have installed Python because I gave the Python 3.6. It installed Python 3.6.13, the latest version of 3.6, and all these are default prerequisite libraries, so it will install along with. Okay, now I will run my Jupyter notebook, because most of the new learner, they start with working with Jupyter notebook. Okay, so I will run Jupyter notebook. Okay, see here, it will run my Jupyter notebook. See, now I am ready to code. Okay, there is no file inside this folder. Okay, so this is my root folder for this environment. See here, I will create a new Python 3 file. See, this is created. Name untitled will come here. Okay, untitled name, here you can change the name of your file. I will write test env1. This is not here, this name is for my Jupyter notebook. Okay, not for environment. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, so see here, so I have shown you that what dependencies were installed in this environment. Now I will install one more library. Okay, that is, I will install one more library, suppose NumPy. So pip install NumPy. Okay, see, sorry, shift enter, it's running, it's coming a star here, it's mean it is running. It will show you message here that NumPy successfully installed. Okay, see here, successfully installed NumPy 1.19.5. Okay, so we have to check again. Okay, so from this Conda prompt, I'm running Jupyter notebook, so I will create another Conda prompt. Sorry, my Anaconda prompt, I will use another one. Okay, see here also I will I will go to that particular environment. So what it was, first of all I will change. Okay, then cd. Okay, then activate, sorry, Conda, activate test env1, only to check anything, what changes I am doing in that particular environment. Okay, so I will check from here. Okay, see here, test environment. Okay, now I will check conda list. Okay, let me check what are the dependencies installed. See here, earlier when I show you, numpy was not there. Now numpy is installed. Okay, so for this project, okay, suppose I want to share with somebody. Okay, I suppose I write some code here. Okay, and I want to share that code with someone else. Okay, so how he will know that what dependencies I have installed? So see here, what we have to do. Okay, you can check here this dependencies. Okay, and all these dependencies you can save in file. Okay, so for that there is, you can pip, okay, freeze. There is a command pip freeze. Okay, then your file name, requirements.txt. Okay, and just enter. See here, I will check what I did. Pip freeze, and this is what, just like conda list. Okay, it's working like conda list. It will show, collect all the dependencies, all the libraries, okay, with their versions. I will check here in my folder. If I get any requirements.txt file, see here, I got this requirements.txt file here. Okay, see here. Okay, these are the base library. Okay, this will install. Okay, this will require with, okay, because many other are default libraries, so that will automatically install, but he will have to install all these libraries. Okay, so I think you now understand what is the use of, okay, virtual environment. So the same way, if you want to create test environment too for another project and want to install, okay, like NumPy, okay, you want to install another libraries, okay, as many as libraries. It's not about only, okay, with NumPy you want to install, okay, TensorFlow or whatever. So this way you can share your code, so anybody can run using requirements.txt. Okay.